In this demo, you will observe the storage efficiency you can gain by using OpenStack Manila, the file share service, with NetApp's clustered Data ONTAP. We use the Manila UI plugin for OpenStack. First, we log into OpenStack and we notice that we have a single share. Let us create a new share that is thin provisioned. To do that, we need to first create a share type with the thin provisioning extra spec. We navigate to the Share Types tab and create a type called ONTAP_thin. We are now ready to create our share. This is going to be a 1000 gigabyte share of type ONTAP_thin. We create the share and we observe that our share is created successfully and available for use. Before we can access the share, we need to create access policies for our clients. Let us use the Instances menu to get the IP addresses of our NFS clients. Using these two IP addresses, we navigate back to the Share menu and manage our shares rules. We allow read and write access to each of our NFS clients. Back in our share, we notice that our access policies for each of the two NFS clients were added successfully. Let us now switch to the CLI. As we should expect, we seed the two NFS clients and the share we just created. We list the details of the share so that we can get its export location and mount it on a client. We copy the long string into our clipboard. We switch tabs to our first client and use our clipboard to mount the share. Now that our share is mounted, let us place a large file in it. We see that the size of our file is increasing. Let us switch to our other client and place some additional data in the shared file system. We see that there were no problems placing the file in the second client. Let us switch back to client 1 and fast forward until our file is created. We now have 0.88 terabytes of data in this share. From OpenStack, we see that the disk pool on which this share is located is called AGGR1. Let us switch to NetApp's System Manager and note the consumed space on this disk pool. It looks like 1.81 terabytes has been consumed. We now create a clone of our share. To create a clone, we take a snapshot first. Once our snapshot is created, we need to check for its status. It looks like our snapshot was created successfully. We now create our share clone. During this step, we use the snapshot as our source. We have just created a new clone share with 0.88 terabytes of data. Let us switch to System Manager and observe the space utilization. We should see this number go up by 0.88 terabytes. Once we refresh the screen, we see this number increase by 0.01 terabytes only. There is tremendous storage efficiency you can gain by using OpenStack Manila with NetApp. In this case, we just considered a single share. But in an OpenStack cloud, you may have hundreds of such shares. Consistent with Manila's API, it is possible for you to delete your snapshots and create a full copy of your clones. However, doing so will negate the storage efficiency that we just observed. That concludes this demo for storage efficiency in OpenStack Manila using NetApp's Cluster Data ONTAP.